26 de septiembre de 2017. 1:21 a.m. Woke up thinking I was late to bite the ice. Fuck. This fear of failing on the mission even haunts my dreams. 4:04 a.m. Wasn't able to sleep well. Had constant dreams of failing today's mission, whether because he would arrive late or cause there wasn't any ice. Freaking sucks. At least there was one good dream where we parked in front of the ice factory and we were some of the first in line getting out of there early, having succeeded our mission. 5:55 a.m. The line for the ice is long, unsurprisingly. Rick, Mari, Christy, who joined us without me knowing anything, and I are in the same spot Mom, Dad, Rick, and I were a few days ago. Supposedly, the ice factory opens at 7 a.m., but something tells me it will open at 7:30 or 8 a.m. I'm tired of waiting in lines, but it's got to be done. I can't imagine what people waiting in gas stations are going through, knowing that they might not be able to pump gas into their cars because gas trucks are barely coming in. 6:14 a.m. Rick came extra prepared today. In the first few minutes of waiting, he took out of his bag some juice, a sandwich, hand sanitizer, and now a comic book. I had no idea, but my little bro is a bit of a Boy Scout. 8:11 a.m. The line moved. Good news. There are no ice blocks, only bags. Bad and good. Line stopped. The sun is in my face. Terrible news. 8:48 a.m. Still in this fucking line. It moves, it stops, it moves, it stops. I'm tired as fuck. Rick, Christy, and Mari sit as I wait in line. Little sacrifice for the family. The sun is blazing. Half a bottle of water. Almost there, but it moves, it stops, it moves, it stops. 9:44 a.m. Line froze. Completely stopped. This shit's eternal. I want to leave so bad. I'm tired. My back hurts. The sun burns. 1/4 of water left in the bottle. Still haven't eaten breakfast. This fucking thing's crazy. I should have brought some comics to read or at least a book. They would have been a good distraction. 9:48 a.m. I don't know if it's because I don't have any food in my system or because I'm tired, but the ink in my pen looks black instead of blue. 9:52 a.m. I hope there's water home. After waiting so much in this fucking line, I'm gonna need the grandest of showers. 10:13 a.m. Apparently the ice factory ran out of gas to make ice. Like the song says, should I stay or should I go? 10:15 a.m. If it weren't for so many trucks taking ice, we would have been out of here. Inconsiderate pricks. A lot of people have been waiting for hours and a fucking store truck just comes and takes away 50 ice bags. Clearly, the people mean shit when it comes to their priorities of business. 11:42 a.m. Finally home. Christy got a tip from one of Napo's clerks. They were gonna sell ice. We paid $8 for 4 bags. Didn't give a fuck. I had enough. Went, paid, waited for 5 minutes, drank a 7-Up, left with the bags, gave Abuela an entire bag, gave her water, put the insulin on ice, came back home, divided the 3 bags we had left. Half for ours, half for Christy and Mari. Took Christy and Mari to their home, came back home. Mom went to BK to buy us lunch. She wanted tiki barbecue, but by the time she would get there would be no more food. Sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to yell. I'm tired, burned, in pain, and hungry. Please, just give me food. 11:51 a.m. This morning has definitely been the worst in the aftermath of Maria. I'd rather chop more trees and clean more floors than be in a line for 5 hours, waiting to get some ice, if there's any left. 12 p.m. The breath comes out of my nose, feels hot. Probably a result of this morning's terrible venture. 12:06 p.m. One of the things I wanted to do when I got home was take a good, cold shower. Now I can't even have that, 'cause for some goddamn reason it was cut. God knows when it'll come back. I might just have to shower using botellones. Fuck. 12:08 p.m. I close my eyes and try to rest, but today's venture was a nightmare that doesn't let me sleep. 1:08 p.m. Ate a bacon cheeseburger with some fries. Happy tummy. Still tired as fuck. Dad came, ate, and left, in hopes of filling Mom's gas tank. He took a book and the BK coupons, 'cause he might arrive by dinner time. 2:16 p.m. I finish reading some comics, and I hear a town clerk talking from what appears to be a powerful sound system. He mentions that we should preserve the water we have, that the water was cut because some parts from a water plant were damaged, that we gotta be calm and considerate. I guess it's botellones from now on till the plant is fixed. 3:28 p.m. Just dreamt that Rick, Christy, Mari, and I had successfully brought the ice. God, this day just doesn't end. 5:03 p.m. Read a few comics. Dad managed to fill Mom's car with gas. I was surprised with how fast he got the gas. I thought he would take more time. They left to buy food, still haven't arrived. The lines must be long. Maybe not as long as the one Christy, Mari, Rick, and I waited in this morning, but still, the lines today have been crazy. 6:32 p.m. Mom and Dad haven't arrived yet. That worries me. Something might have happened, but I try to think positive. Maybe they went to visit Abuela. Maybe there's a long line. Yeah, that's it. They're doing one of those. 6:47 p.m. Seems like there might not be water for tonight. It has become a luxury. I filled 3 buckets with water in case we need to flush the toilet. Hopefully, it'll do for the rest of the night. I can't imagine going outside en la madrugada con esa boca de lobo to get some water to flush the damn toilet. 6:50 p.m. Reading comics can really spark one's creativity. It's been a while since I've drawn original characters and given them some sort of backstory. But with a little reading and some backup influences from the worlds of film, music, video games, and literature, some new ideas are bound to come up. 6:56 p.m. I can't stand the pain in my legs, especially the knees. Waiting for 5 hours this morning really did a number on me. Mom told me earlier today to put some alcoholado on them, but I'd rather find ways to distract myself from the pain than to have the stench of alcoholado on me all day and night. 6:59 p.m. I've thought of going to see Carlos Ruben to see how he and his family are, to see if they're okay, if they need help in any way, but every single day is filled with work. Hopefully, I'll be able to see him soon. 7:01 p.m. I wonder how my Mesa family is doing around the entire island. Hopefully things will get better soon, and I can go visit those who I know I can find. I just want to see them, and know they're okay. I miss them a bunch. 7:04 p.m. I miss Landy. I'm worried about her. I hope she didn't do something stupid and go to the Área Metro just to find out if she had work this week. 7:06 p.m. Mom and Dad are not here yet. This isn't normal. This isn't like them. They will never dismiss the curfew set by the law. Something clearly has happened. Obligado fueron a donde abuela, I mean. The lines are long as fuck. But to be out there for more than 2 hours buying food, now something isn't right there. 7:11 p.m. Can't think straight. My mind is going wild, creating terrible images and sounds where Mom and Dad have died due to some debris landing on them. I shed a tear. Oh God, I need to calm down and think positive. 7:36 p.m. Mom and Dad still haven't arrived, and every passing minute seems like 5. The dark images continue growing, and what I would have to do if such a thing had happened. The tears keep streaming. The mere idea of me having to say mis padres murieron or my parents died, is something I cannot bear. God, where the fuck are they? 7:42 p.m. I turn on the radio. If something happened to mom and dad, I might find out through the radio. If they're not here by 8 p.m., I might go to the police and see if they've heard anything. 8:14 p.m. Mom and dad haven't arrived yet. I got a headache. Heard on the radio that negative thoughts can produce pain. This day has been filled with negative thoughts, especially now. 8:35 p.m. Mom and dad are finally home. Dad and I had a fight. I guess that's what happens when you're worried to death about someone else. You yell at them because you're worried, and he yells back because he's your father, and parents don't enjoy it when their children yell at them, not even if you have a reasonable cause. 8:42 p.m. Rick apologizes to mom and dad for the fight, but he shouldn't. The whole thing could have been avoided. If they had informed me, they would take the chance to pump the truck with gas, if there was an option. 8:52 p.m. I look at the darkness around me and I still shed tears. I've never been so worried for my parents' well-being. One can shed tears for many reasons. I guess these are tears of joy. 9:27 p.m. After tonight's fight, I had lost my appetite. The only reason why I'm eating some cereal right now is because it's essential.